Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of the show. I'll be your host, Gangstar Magician himself, here to deliver you your message, because that's what I love to do. So I do what I love what I do. I love being here with you, because you're the best. That's why. Okay? No doubt about it. Don't care what anybody says about you. You're the best in my book. That's for sure. So I've been being told here that we have these so-called powerful elites here have been trying to get energy through your birth chart. Ain't that something? Okay, they've been trying to more or less like siphon this energy, and they've been somehow able to do this over the years. And it's like they go to certain, like, basically, because there are astrologers out there that are, immersed in it. They're willing to do anything for money, and they get this information, and these people tell them about that. So that's basically how you were targeted. But here's the thing. That's completely sealed off now. And these fucking powerful, so-called powerful elites no longer have your energy. No, they don't. So let's look into this. Let's see what we got here, right? Archangel Michael, he said, yeah. He said, you knew this was going to happen. He says it's fucking unprecedented. We're in unprecedented times, is what Archangel Michael just told us. Okay, and that's why he said it's all about balancing your chakras to get the right energy in there. He says, clear these people out. I mean, because there's a lot of people that were in there. Okay, a lot of so-called elites who were, in your energy. And that's what they are, so-called, self-proclaimed elites that can't do nothing now, because if they were so elite, they would be able to do something. What can you do? What are you going to do? Nothing, because God will take care of it. That's why. They're finished. So why don't we get an overall energy read here? See what's in your energy. See what we got here. I'm going to take a look into this. Find out about these people. Then that's how we could get more information as to why, certain things are occurring on such a grand scale with so many different people. You understand? It's all because it's like all types of people are going through the same thing. And we have to understand that, we're all just collective energy. That's why they say these things. So, but now, the stronger we get, now we can fight back. And that's going to happen. I mean, it's very simple to see what's happening here. So, all right, let's see. What do we got? Okay, so of course, you're this Queen of Swords. You have boundaries. That's what you became through this whole thing. You would never have to become a Queen of Swords if you weren't being attacked. Why would you? I mean, your clear communication expresses what's best for all. You're able to speak for people, and you're only looking out for the best. I mean, you're very perceptive. You're on point. Very quick-witted. Nobody's going to come here and tell you. That's for sure. All right, and also, you have this Page of Cups energy. You get intuitive messages. You basically, you don't let your emotions get in the way. Creative opportunities are coming. You're coming off as gentle. You're having great intuition, very sensitive, very kind. And that's why Four of Cups, you're rejecting whatever doesn't serve your highest good. You are not going to take anything that doesn't, benefit you. It's just, there's no reason to settle for anything less than what you deserve. And whatever these people thought they were going to do, scramble your frequency, steal from your birth, go in your Akashic records, it doesn't matter. They don't work, because you're a Queen of Cups. What are you going to be first and foremost? You're never going to stop being that way, okay? This Queen of Swords is here to protect this Queen of Cups, though, okay? Because this Queen of Cups also gets intuitive messages. So be open to receive the healing and nurturing you need. Be open to receive the healing and nurturing you need. Sometimes that's hard for us, but it'll happen for you, okay? And that is why whatever illusions with the moon, whatever moon magic, no longer works, okay? It's shattered. These people, they cannot do anything to you, all right? Be careful of seeing things that are not there. That's what we tell these people, okay? Because whatever these illusions you created, they're not there anymore, okay? Because look at this. Not only all this, like you got the Queen of Wands, and you always have been that sexiest Queen of Wands. The only thing we didn't see in these 6 cards is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords clearly protecting these two, okay, from these illusions that were created, okay, and, you know, these intuitive messages, these creative opportunities is what's able to allow you to reject what doesn't serve your highest good because you know your value now. And whatever illusions were created about you, they don't fit, okay, the glove don't fit. So it don't matter what anybody says. If they want to say you're this, you're that, and the other thing, people are eventually going to laugh at them. They're going to say, listen, brother, you're not even on the right track. You're on the fuck completely in left field here. Whatever you're saying. I mean, this is what these people are. It's like people don't even believe them. They're like, listen, I know that person. They're not like that because you keep slowly cooling your energy back. So whatever negativity they projected onto you, it's all going to correct itself. Watch and see. So why don't we get started? See what we got to go in here. Get a little, you know, we'll go a little bit more deeper into it. Let's elaborate further. Let's get a little more clarification, confirmation. All right. So what do we got? Let's get this energy. Let's get this party started. Okay, where are we at? Okay, so we got the Six of Pentacles here. So I seem to say this a lot. Sharing your success builds more success, okay? You're going to be receiving what's meant for you. There's even give and take here, fairness, justice, generosity, okay? There's influence. You're being seen as very noble. I mean, you might get the Nobel Prize, who knows? But here's the Page of Wands here for you because you have a limitless potential. You're full, you know, limitless potential. You're an inspiration. You keep your eye on the goals and enjoy every moment. You're very courageous. You're a free spirit, and you're seen as enthusiastic. Yes, you are. All right, you're receiving what's meant for you. What else do we need to know about this? It's receiving whatever these people thought they were going to take from you. Okay, look, the illusions here. They wanted to cake with you because of illusions. They wanted to create the illusion that you weren't who you say you are, or that they just never wanted you to figure out who you are. Okay, they never want you to figure out your energy. They never want you to figure out any of this stuff. They just want you to be stupid and just be fucking ignorant to whatever this is. Again, be careful of seeing things that are not there. So there's this twice we see the illusions and we just seen. So, but you remain in this pure and innocent with this full energy. Pure and innocent is what you are. New beginnings are here. Spontaneous. You run on universal energy. You can't. That's what they got to understand. You attack, the fool is attacking the universe. And the universe wins every time. It's like the universe is like, what the fuck are you doing attacking me? So that's what it comes down to. It's like, imagine the universe as being like a being, like an actual human being or some type of, you know, living being. And when something like negative is trying to, you know, affect it, then, you know, the antibodies will eventually want to correct that and, you know, get rid of this cancerous. This is what this is. These illusions are cancerous. They want to hold down. They want to keep the humanity down. They want to destroy humanity. That's what they want to do. These are demons. They feel like they'll get extra, whatever it is, extra praise in hell, but it only gets worse. They have to deal with worse things when they do it. Nobody looks at you in hell and says, oh, wow, look at what they do. Let's look out for them. No, you got to suffer more. So keep that in mind before you keep doing evil things. Every last evil thing is going to happen to you now. Okay, because look, we have this Three of Cups here. We're celebrating, okay? Parties, reunions. Celebrate your success with those you care about. Problem resolution here, okay? People say you're receiving what's meant for you. These illusions didn't add up, okay? That's why Six of Swords, you're leaving behind whatever doesn't serve your highest good. Because who cares what these people say? Say whatever you want. Say whatever you want about us. We don't care. That's what we want these people to know. We don't care what you think. Go. All right? Beat it. We don't need you around. That's how they go. They need you to need them, and they need you to care what they think. We do not neither. We don't care what you think, and we don't need you. So beat it. Fuck out of here. You're getting chased the fuck out of here. Trust me when I tell you, I'm going to chase you motherfuckers. Right the fuck out of here. You never come back either. Okay, why? Because we got a King of Pentacles here with us. Because we don't need you. Okay, we have a King of Pentacles. We got somebody who sees the value of us. Okay, they know. It's our counterpart. They know. Okay, continue to solve issues in practical ways, they say. Okay, they're realistic. They know what this is all about. They got good character, intelligent, steady, reliable, and they want to be a provider for you. Not that we need them, but whatever, do what you got to do. Let's just focus more on our feminine energy instead of having to be in both energies all the time. That's where we're at right now. We're in High Priestess, so we're back and forth, masculine, feminine. So you're not really getting to focus on what you're meant to be here for. But don't worry, because your Page of Swords energy, that, new ways of finding new ways to communicate, your thirst for knowledge is going to get you through whatever you need to be through. Okay, so you're gaining here. Okay, so you're gaining the ability to be whatever you want to be. Okay, that's why you'll be able to be any energy you want to be at any time. And that's terrifying to these people. So, but whatever. They were the ones who pushed you to this. They tried to stop you without you knowing what you were. And now you know how powerful you really are. You understand why these people are attacking you, why all these people. You see it. Okay, and that's why Four of Swords, you just get to rest and relax. Nobody's bothering you. You're not going to be bothered no more. Nobody's coming around. Nobody's going to come hurt you. Nobody could do anything to physical. They could say stuff. They could do whatever. They could do whatever, their spells, their bullshit, their moon magic. It don't work. It all is going back to them. You just continue to rest and relax. Claw back your energy. Clear your energy. Cleanse your energy. Retreat. You don't need to be around here. You're getting what's meant for you. You have this Three of Cups and this King of Pentacles here. You don't have to engage and defend yourself with some stupid illusions, because the King of Swords is here, and the King of Swords sees everything, and the King of Swords has seen enough, okay? And they'll take care of this. Right, Archangel Michael? He said, yes, I will take care of this. He says, nobody's going to get away with this. He says, don't let them. He said, they know they're not going to get away with it, but just let us handle it, okay? That's what he tells me. That's what he says to tell you. Relax. Take it easy. Four of Swords. Rest and relax over here. Everything's good. Everything's fine. What you worried about? What are you worried about? So what else do we need to know? All right, there's the Hangman is here now. The Hangman says, hello. Okay, I'm hanging on a tree here. Okay, I may be stuck, but can you help me out? But I'm starting to see things from your perspective. That's what this Hangman just said. Okay, he says, look at the world from a different perspective. Now this Hangman's seeing how things are from wherever the situation is. He's like, whoa, now that I'm upside down, now I start to see things the way you do. Okay, because it's what it is. This person may be enlightened now. Perhaps this King of Pentacles is enlightened. That's what I would like to say. Okay, because they know you're the star of the show. They always knew it. They always knew you were the gang star of the show. Okay, everybody knows that. I mean, it's not even a question that, and it's like these illusions, like I said, they don't add up anymore. It's like they could say whatever they want. It's like saying something bad about who's like the most like nicest person, I don't know, but whatever it is, but saying like it's the nicest person and saying that they're like something they're completely not, and people are like, no, I've seen that they're not like that. So whatever you're saying is a complete fucking fake news there, and that is what this is being seen as. Fake news. Whatever Hulk said about you is fake news. They just brought more eyes on you. That's all they did. Okay, they helped you. Thinking they're hurting you actually helped you. Yes, it did. Okay, so what else do we need to know here with this King of Pentacles that's enlightened about these illusions that have been created? Okay, that this King of Pentacles is also an emperor. Okay, that you have the full-blown emperor here. That's why this, pausing and surrendering, looking at things from different perspectives, this emperor realizes these illusions about you were very misleading. Okay, they were lies, more or less, exaggerations at best, and and that's why they see you celebrating, receiving what's meant for you, and resting and relaxing over here. And they said, you know what? Something ain't right here. And now this emperor is digging deeper in there because you know why? Because they see you're the High Priestess. They know you see things 10 steps ahead. So the things you've been saying have been happening. Okay, so the fact that these things have been happening is now making this emperor see things from different perspectives. That they realize you're the Emperor's High Priest. You're the real one, because these other people, they're cracking. They're cracking under pressure now that you're coming back as the real one. The fake one can never, ever be the real one, especially when the real one comes back. Yes, it's like having the person, like if you ever seen like the cartoons, when they take the person, whoever it is, and they go in their uniform and then they tie the person up in the closet, and then they have like just their underwear on when they come out, and then you're like, wait a second, that's the fucking guy that. So this is exactly what's happening. You just untied yourself out of the closet now. You're in your underwear, and now you're like, hey, this guy took my outfit here, my uniform. It's my job here, and that's why. And now they're going to jail for that. Like, you're not allowed to do that. Okay, so just realize that's what they did in the spiritual realm, and that's what they're gonna have. They got to go to spiritual jail for that. Can't do stuff like that, especially to somebody like you, because remember, you're this empress, for God's sakes, okay? The emperor was just here, like I just told you. You are this empress. That's why this emperor is here. They know your value. Just seen it. Just seen that emperor, didn't we? Yes, we did. So what's going to happen with this emperor and this empress? Okay, what are they going to do? They're going to give and take here, okay? Because look, you got the Knight of Swords. Action-oriented, you're ambitious, you're driven to succeed. The same goes for this emperor. This emperor is saying, own your space with confidence. It says you are strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. Yes, you are, okay? That's why, 3 of Wands, you're building something here. I mean, you're getting things off the ground. You're not just sitting there resting on your laurels, okay? You find inspiration to take action. Yes, you do. Yes, you will. Yes, you are. That's why you're taking time out to answer, and the answer will come. You're finding your answers by resting and relaxing. Not giving your energy to these foolish people with their illusions. That's all this out is, they're illusions, okay? And they're being seen through. All right, because these illusions are Page of Wands in reverse. They lack direction, or don't make sense, okay? They're completely theatrical, that's what it says. Superficial, distracted. It's very depressing what these people are doing, trying to bring you down. The things they're saying, what they're doing, and none of them are true, because none of it's checking out. Because again, remember, you're the Queen of Swords. You got boundaries. This is what makes you. This is why they can't do anything to you. They can't get in your energy now. The Queen of Swords has you sealed up. There's nobody going to come in here and fool you. It's just, you're too action-oriented and ambitious. You have an Emperor here, who's the King of Pentacles right now. Receiving what's meant for you. All right, look, 3 of Wands in reverse. These people, they want to stop what you were building. We just saw the 3 of Wands. They want to knock this down. But now they're not building anything. Okay, they're arrogant. They're being seen as obstinate. Okay, they're just trying to delay you. Treacherous, this person is. Okay, obstacles now are in their way. They're coming off disorganized. They thought that they were going to come rattle you and scramble you. No, no, no. All they did was help you. Like I said, yes, they thought they were hurting you, but they actually were helping you. And you knew that. Okay, because why? Ace of Swords, because you had the mental clarity. You see things very clearly, okay, and you know what's going on. So there's this Emperor. It's not very difficult to see anymore. And if people don't want to see it, then they don't have to see it. If they just want to look the other way, good, look the other way. We don't want you around anyway. We know you're a coward then. We don't care, okay? So beat it. Go with them. The more you look the other way, the more that's who you go with, okay? So don't come fucking blaming us when the time comes and it's like, oh, well, you picked that side, so you can't join us now. All right, because you're not going to come here with your 8 of Pentacles, your shoddy workmanship, act like you were always helping us. No, you're being seen as careless and unfocused, okay? These people are seen as very mean. They want to hoard. They thought they had to hoard everything, like there was nothing to go around, like not enough to go around for everybody, okay? There's a lack of meaning behind whatever their actions are, and they're uninspired. They're not mastering their craft like you. It's a fake. They relied on the resume, this 8 of Pentacles in reverse. They are not who they said they are. They do not have the skills they pretended they had. You do, though, okay? Because you have this Knight of Pentacles energy. Because you're hardworking, you're efficient, you're responsible, you're driven to succeed. These people, they couldn't stop you, okay? Now, this is what they said you weren't. They tried to act like they were this and that you were fucking this 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Like this person, this dodo brain who can't fucking do nothing. But again, they lied. This is what they've been doing. Doesn't add up. These illusions don't work anymore. They can't get in your birth chart energy. No more of that. No more. You're not using our energy to build. We let you think that you got away with this. Okay? We want you to think that. We want you to think. You're right at the very end of this now. These blockages are almost cleared. Whatever is in your energy is being removed now. It's the beginning of a whole new astrological year. Pretty much a whole new astrological fucking whatever it is. Like a whole new fucking thing. Not even just a year. Astrological fucking whatever the fuck that thing's called. But the age of Aquarius is called something. It has like another term to it. But it's like what that is, astrological. It's like one large one. It's like 22,000 plus years. So yes, we're in a new one now. Okay, and look, you have this King of Swords in reverse character here. Now we know this person is being seen for creating illusions about you. They have no direction. They can't come. Okay, they're malicious. They're still plotting. Okay, they're harsh, severe, ruthless. They're manipulative. They lack empathy. They lack empathy, Gene, this person. They try to come off warm and fuzzy, like they're there for you, but they're the complete opposite. They just are. This is like your biggest enemy. I mean, realistically, this is the devil. Really, I mean, he's right here. You're being seen. The devil's being seen in this King of Swords in reverse. These illusions, they just don't add up. They have no direction. They're seeming like they try to block something, and they are, coming off as uninspired. Lack of meaning behind what they're doing here. Nobody sees their vision. Nobody supports this vision anymore. They're coming towards your side now. All right, because this person's the Knight of Wands in reverse. They're not fearless and adventurous like you. This person's evil-minded. They're cruel, bigoted, hurried, careless, and discard. So this is what this is. A Knight of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. Them two energies. This is a very evil person you're dealing with here. Okay, but you have an Emperor that's going to handle this person for you. So it doesn't matter. So what else do we need to know here with this King of Swords in reverse? This evil-minded King of Swords in reverse who was creating illusions about you. Thinking they were hurting you, but they were actually helping you. That's what they thought. Thought they were hurting you. But, no, they weren't. We thanked them. Send assistant 2 fruit baskets to the King of Swords in reverse. Please and thank you. Yes, put it on the tab. Thank you. 2 fruit baskets coming this person's way. Okay, because look, we know they're 4 of Pentacles. They're a thief. Okay, they were trying to steal from us. Okay, they thought that they were, a big shot. Okay, they thought that they could get away with this. There's a lack of originality here. This person's coming off possessive. This is all about money. They just thought they wanted to hold on to tight. They thought that they had control of this. They thought that they could say what happens to you. That's what they thought. But 2 of Wands, you kept planning and guessing. They didn't plan this far for you to come back. They just thought that you were done, one and done. They thought you were a one and done kind of guy, gal. One and done. They just knocked you right out. You were like, they were going to KO you and you weren't going to get up or something. Were they wrong? They forgot that they were dealing with the Rocky. Okay, you just take a beating the whole time and now you fucking come back and win at the end. Or Hulk Hogan. You take a beating the whole time and then you come back, you say, oh, I got the power now, brother. I'm calling that energy back. Give me that. Okay, and then hit him with the big boot. Leg drop, see you later. Send everyone home happy, just like the Gangstar Magician. Pull a rabbit out of the hat, send everyone home happy, okay? Throw them in a box. Throw the karmic energy in a box. Chop it in half. Make the box disappear. And then send everyone home happy by pulling a rabbit out of the hat. That's all you have to do. Because remember, you're a Queen of Pentacles. You don't need anybody. You can do whatever you want. This is what you are. You're the ideal spouse. You're the one everyone comes to see. You're the one everyone wants to be. You're the one who's constantly pulling rabbits out of the hat. Okay, they don't know how you're doing it, though. They don't know. They looked in the hat and they said, wait, there's no trap door in here. How are they doing it? Wait a second. Is this person really is a magical gangstar? This really is a gangstar magician. Oh, you thought we were joking. No. We're exactly who we say we are. Show it day in and day out. That's what they can't stop. That's why they can't say nothing. That's why these illusions are being shattered. That's why you have an Emperor seat. This is why people are seeing things from a different perspective. It's why you're receiving what's meant for you. It's why you're able to rest and relax. You don't have to worry about nothing. You can put your head down. You know you didn't hurt nobody. You didn't do nothing. You didn't do what these people did. You have God behind you. You have Archangel Michael. You're part of the 8th house crew. Death is your 8th house mascot. Takes care of us. Looks out for us. I mean, so it's like, what else is there to know? You know? Okay? That this Ace of Swords reversed, that this King of Swords reversed was very clouded judgment here. Okay, being evil-minded. They're coming up like a tyrant. Okay, they're self-destructing. This is chaos. They had a lack of clarity coming against you. They're still wanting to come, too. They're still trying. But look, 5 of Cups, but they're all in regret. They're all disappointed. They're all, pessimistic. They know it's done. You have too much help here. All right, so I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to clarify this. All right, so look, movement's here. Chariot's here. You're in the 2026 Chariot Limited Edition. That means things are moving for you. Okay, you have a King of Pentacles sitting shotgun with you. This Emperor sitting shotgun. You have success in the face of difficulty. Yes, you have. That's all you had faced was difficulty, and you came out successful. They thought they were hurting you. They were really helping you. And now you're going to receive this Ace of Pentacles because I told you you're going to receive 6 of Pentacles, what's meant for you from this King of Pentacles, okay, because you deserve this. Okay, you're going to receive because you're action-oriented, ambitious, Knight of Swords. And now, have this Chariot. You're moving, you're resting, relaxing. This King of Pentacles, now this Emperor, see things from different perspectives. They're enlightened, and they know exactly what's going on here. This King of Swords in reverse is the problem. They always have been the problem, and now they're being seen for what they've been doing. This person's like a fucking type of energy that's been around for forever. I mean, they've been around probably since you or whoever, they're around your counterpart, around you, it doesn't matter. They're just somebody that's just very hard to get rid of. They present themselves as somebody who's helping, but they're always hurting. An energy vampire. And then if you say something, you call them out on it. That's preposterous. That is not real. None of that's real. But they're in the back doing it. We have video of them. So it's like, what's right then? Stop lying. This person will always lie. They will always lie. They'll never. That's why we always give everybody 3 chances. The first time, they're always going to lie to you. You tell them after, no matter what they say the first time, you say, I'm going to give you 2 more opportunities to tell the truth here. Even if you don't know it, I'm going to give you 2 more opportunities, because they're always going to lie on the first one. I'm going to give you 2 more opportunities to tell the truth. Okay, and then they'll start getting nervous. They may lie again. They may say tell the truth. So you'll know, though. Your intuition will tell you. But always know, they always lie the first time. Nobody comes clean the first time and tells the truth. You got to beat it out of them a little bit. You got to, make them scared. That's what you're doing, too. You got them fucking very scared. Fuck. I don't know. See what you made me do? You made me drop the cards. But there's a hermit here. There's a couple hermit. There's a chariot. Hierophant. Death's down there saying, hey, brother, why'd you drop me here? Okay. And now we're back. So let me be more careful. Is that another one right now? Be more careful next time. Okay, so let's get a clarification, confirmation here. Please and thank you. All right, so look, Death's back, okay? But look, they're trying to, he's going to tell these people. He said, I was just on the floor, but now I'm here. I'm telling you what's going to happen, he says. This is what it comes down to. The end is here. All right, the Hierophant's here for you. Okay, the Hierophant, you're being supported. You have the institutional support. All right, this could be anything from like a business to where you work to people online to whatever you're doing. The right people are supporting you behind the scenes. Okay, especially if you're moving along. Hey, I mean, you could not even be at that point yet, but that is going to happen for you. But like I said, Death's here. Always looking out for us. He's here. He's protected now. He said the end is here for this King of Swords in reverse. Okay? Because you know why this King of Swords in reverse? Because the real King of Swords is here. I just was saying this. Death to this King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so here you go. The King of Swords is here to take out the King of Swords in reverse with Death with them. Okay, and that's why you have this 10 of Pentacles coming. This King of Swords in reverse thought they were going to get this from you. They thought that what they were doing was they were promised this. Okay, they were promised a lot of money to, destroy you, but they were unable to do it. And now they're not going to get anything. Now they're not going to get anything. And now I am really losing my mind here that I'm dropping these cards like this. This is too good of a read that is telling me that this King of Swords in reverse now is trying to disturb this. Okay, I only dropped 1 card. This time, it's the 7 of Cups. They wanted to create illusions and confusion. Stop me here. Make me drop stuff, okay? Crumb bum. That's what he is, this King of Swords. A fucking crumb bum. Get out of my sight, told the guy. You make me sick, you tell this King of Swords in reverse. This is not an X either. But they're getting taken. It's just somebody that was always in, that you never would look at, that was in your counterpart's ear saying that, no, you're not anything, you're this, you're just constantly, and they're saying it every day, that you're this, you're worthless, you're this. And, nobody did anything about it. And somehow or another, maybe you've listened to this person. But now they're saying this person has a complete fucking fraud, liar, okay? Because they're being discredited, 6 of Wands in reverse. They're not seen as very unpopular, this King of Swords in reverse. Okay, nobody wants to listen to what they have to say now. Because they lied about you. So maybe nobody looked into it. But now they see what really happened. 2 of Swords, they can't avoid what's going on with this. This King of Swords in reverse can't avoid what they said here. They made their stance very clear on you. They didn't think you were going to come back. They thought they were going to make you look like such a nut. But you just look so like they thought, like I said, they thought they were hurting you, but they were actually helping you. Just like when they try to do what your counterpart, they act like they're helping them, but they're really hurting them. So it's just this person did not realize that was going to be the case. Dodo bird, this is. Try to say you were stupid too. Okay, they try to say you were stupid, but you're like, no, I'm the Empress. Okay, there you go. The Empress, here's your Emperor. Okay, that's very clear to see that I said that earlier, that this is why this Emperor is here, because this is what you are. You are attracting what you are. You're getting what's meant for you, 6 of Pentacles. I mean, you have the Seven of Pentacles energy. You had a long-term view. You worked hard. You're perseverant. You didn't stop. You had this Knight of Swords energy. You're action-orientated. You're strong and energetic. You're ready to take on the world. But at the same time, you know when to rest for Swords. Because you know Death and the King of Swords are here to take care of things for you. While you have an Emperor in the physical. So Death and the King of Swords are handling your spiritual. That's your spiritual protection for this Empress. And on the 3D, you have this Emperor here with this King of Pentacles. So it means that whatever in the 5 days manifesting in the 3D, because it can't be ignored any longer as to who you are and what you are. Can't be. All right, and that makes this King of Swords reverse. They're heartbroken because they're not getting what they thought they were going to get from this. The ships are not coming in for them. Whatever they were supposed to get, you're going to get too. This person completely ruined their life coming against you, okay? They completely destroyed themselves. This Emperor, I feel like, knew this King of Swords in reverse was doing this the whole time. Let them hang them. They gave enough rope, and this person hung themselves. All right, and that's why you have this Ace of Cups coming, because you're a 9 of Cups, your wish come true. You are this Empress. You are this King of Pentacles, wish come true as a Queen of Pentacles. You don't need anybody. You're a 9 of Pentacles, not to mention you're a High Priestess, Gangsta Magician. Anything else? Anything else we need to know? Anything else? Okay, just know 8 of Cups, that this King of Swords in reverse, they're getting left behind. They're being seen as this disappointment. Whatever they did, they're being seen as a fraud. They're a fake. They're a phony. They lied on their resume. They don't have whatever this. They skated by. They somehow or another was able to work the system. And now they're heartbroken because it's over. It's all over because Ace of Wands, you have an urge to create. You're an inspiration. They needed you to call your energy back. They needed you not to be seen. They needed you to be gone. They needed you in the street babbling to yourself. They needed you not to be able to explain yourself correctly. They were going to continue to say things are preposterous, that you're crazy, that they would never do this, that they love your, blah, 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 that you're a nut, you're ruining everything. Like, this is what they're saying. But here's the end. We're going to find out right now, and that is that they're going to try to avoid judgment. They don't want to be judged for what they did, but they're being seen as a disappointment. They're left behind. Okay, they're being discredited, seen as unpopular. It's causing them to be heartbroken. This person was obsessed with status and wealth. Okay, but you just remained balanced here. You didn't roll around in the mud with them. They needed you to fight with them, and so they could say, look, they're crazy. I told you they're crazy. They're talking about witches and warlocks. They're saying that this one, we don't do stuff. That's not real. That's what they needed you to say. But the fact is, you were able to say this in such a way that they can't act like anything, because the fact is that they're watching, but they can't say anything. Okay, because whatever you're saying, but the people, like your counterpart, they see you too. Okay, now this person can't act like they're watching you too, but they know that they're watching you also. So it's like you have two people watching you, okay, and they both know you're doing good, and now this person, they don't know what to say. They don't want to be judged for this. They want to act like they want to act like they were your friend now. That's what they're thinking. They want to act like they're your friend now. Okay, and look, you now have the King of Wands in reverse, okay? So you have these two scumbags, the King of Wands in reverse, the two biggest scumbags in the deck. The King of Wands in reverse, this is a ruthless, this is just a nasty person, this is a warlock, okay? So you know this King of Swords in reverse, so it's a warlock. This is probably the same person. King of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, the warlock here who's trying to present themselves as like warm and fuzzy, that they're not a bad person, but it's so clear to see, because when the King of Wands reverse, nobody likes, everybody hate, that energy is so revolting. Okay, this King of Swords reverse tries to, become warm and fuzzy, tell people what they want to hear, but this person telling people what they want to hear is actually alienating them, because people can see how fake it is. Okay, because they know what real love is, and your lover's energy is what the real, this person's all full of fake love. They're a fake scumbag. We know the King of Wands now. Your two biggest enemies are heartbroken now. And they have Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? And they're coming off clouded judgment for what they did. They didn't want to be judged here. They're seeing unpopular Six of Wands in reverse. Nobody wants to be around them, like I said. They're heartbroken, Three of Swords, and Eight of Cups. They're being left behind. You got the King of Swords here, handling them spiritually. Death coming for them, telling them it's all over. Wants to know why they did this. They don't have an answer. Okay, the Ace of Swords in reverse, that's confirmation that they have clouded judgment. I mean, it's not very difficult. It's not very difficult to see that you still have this urge to create, okay, that you're an inspiration. So I'm going to do one more and I'm going to call it, because they're done. So what's going to be the end here? All right, Death, I guess, pretty much is going to handle this. Let him handle this. Okay, so these people lost their opportunity, missed their chance, Ace of Pentacles, all right? That's what it came down to. They wanted to take what was meant for you. They thought they were going to come in here, take everything that was coming your way, No, Six of Pentacles, that's not happening because you're receiving what's meant for you. Okay, because you Six of Cups. People are very nostalgic towards you. So whatever these people had to say about you doesn't add up. People see that you're unconditionally loving, and they see that these people are frauds, and whoever came up against you, there you go. King of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. This energies could be those characters, these powerful elites who thought that they were getting your energy from the birth charts. They thought they were big shots. They were fucking siphoning it out. They thought that they had you. They thought you'd never come back. Guess they didn't know who they were dealing with, did they? Now they do. Right? You know who you're dealing with now, right? Yes, you do. Okay, so why don't we get like a little, a couple angel numbers. We'll do the crystal of the day. We'll call it a day. Do you like the way I do this, whatever it is? I like this whatever I have, the setup here, because I just do the 2 decks. I do the angel numbers and then the crystal of the day. So it feels like I do, you can't just do the same stuff. I mean, I do the same, whatever it is, the same formula, but I think I get good answers this way. This is the best way to do it. Because if I was to sit here and do like a Celtic cross or something, it doesn't work like on YouTube. Okay, maybe I could do that with people are sitting right in front of me. It's a little different. But in YouTube, that's not. You can. And that'll only be like 5 minutes. Like it's like how much can you say? Well, 1 card, 5 card. Like you have to, dig a little deeper. And this is what we do in this sense. Is I dig really deep. This is a lot of energy I put into this. That's what you need to understand. Like, I usually have to take a nap after I do these. All right, but let's get started. Let's see. But I'm not complaining. I love it. I do what I love, and I love what I do. All right, and that's why 1212 is here. 1212, everything revolves around the number 12. 12 apostles, 12 months, 12, whatever the hell it else is, 12 o'clock. The universe, the choice, 1212 is all about choices. The universe advises you to act with caution. It is important not to pursue all your ideas at once. Instead, make a choice and focus on that option that will provide more stability for your future. So it's like, no more 7 of Cups. All right? This is your 7 of Cups in reverse. There's no more options. There's no more confusion. There's no more illusion. You know what you want to do. You know what makes you happy. You know what your passion is, and that's what you're focused on. Because we have number 7722 here. Interesting number. Okay, ask for help. Remember, no one succeeds alone. It's okay to seek guidance and support. Embrace the strength found in community and don't hesitate to ask for help when you need it. Even the gangster magician struggles to ask for help, okay? Sometimes we all need help. Anybody could use it, but when you need to ask for it. Don't make yourself come off like always asking for help. Now, if you ask too much help, then that makes you appear weak. But when you need it, you know it, and that's when you should ask for it. And help doesn't mean like financial. Help could just be somebody just wants to run something past you and asks what your advice is on it. I mean, that's more than anything. All right, because now look, we have 2222. A lot of 2s here, so stick to it. Choose a path and stick to it. Then just say this, making slow and steady progress. This card signifies the need for patience and consistent effort while working towards a significant goal or manifestation. Ensure that all aspects of your plan are organized and aligned. Okay, it says make a choice and focus on the opposite. So this is the same thing, like almost like now that you make the choice, stick with it now. All right, 606, because that's about commitment. Stick with it. Okay, it says commitment here. Honesty and openness pave the way to peaceful and fulfilling life. Speak your truth, express your emotions, embrace what's ahead of you with an open heart. Yes, you will. All right, and there you go. It all felt like it rolled together. What else? Why don't we do our crystal of the day here, and then I'll see you later. I'll check you later, all right? So what's going to be the crystal of the day? Crystal of the day. What do we need? What would help us today? I want to say amethyst will be the one that comes up. I've been wrong every time on these. Remember that. Okay, but here you go. Fluorite. Wrong again, I was. Okay, but fluorite, it's close. Okay. Fluorite is a stone of focus, clarity, and energetic harmony. It clears negativity, aligns the chakras, brings mental balance, grounding yet calming. It supports peaceful thinking and confident decision making. This is fluorite right here. It could be like a purplish, greenish color, like this more like the rainbow fluorite. But then there's green and, and purple, like by itself. So, it clears negativity, aligns the chakra, brings mental balance, grounding and calming. It supports peaceful thinking and confident decision making. Yes, it does. Okay, for all chakras. Pisces, Capricorn, air. Okay, so it says, I am clear, centered, and aligned in mind and energy. I am clear, centered, and aligned in mind and energy. I am clear, centered, and aligned in mind and energy. Yes, you are, okay? And that is why the movement is here, and I love you, okay? So peace be with you, and also with you.